Hi guys. I hope you like this. Hi there, guys. I hope you like this new thing. I decided to have music in the beginning of the stream, so it's like not death silence until I start something. Especially because I might not actually do a game today. We'll see about it. Maybe I might, maybe not. We'll see. I need your help. Somebody has the Aegis Persona 3 voice clip. I need your help. That's why I'm calling you all together on this nice day. So yeah, some background music. Hi there, guys. Hi Pear Juice. Hi Plamora Prison. Hi Alfred Durst. Hi Mod Mamano. Hi Pocket Artist. Nice having you guys here. Hi Bioenstorm. Hi Amethyst. Hi Hop Discovery. I'm scared of what Puyo signs entails. Okay. Let me try to explain. You might have heard a while ago, and if you've known my channel for a while, then you might know that years ago at this point, I did a series of streams where I played 3 fantasy games that released around the turn of the millennium to do research for my master paper. The research led me to the conclusion that what I was trying to research was too complicated for my level of study, and that if I had kept going with it, I would have ended up with a paper that is not up to the standards that I hold myself to. So eventually I went like, yeah, fuck it, I'm giving up, I'm starting over. So that's what I did. And then I was like, I need a simpler topic. Something that doesn't require me to work together with a grad student in religious studies to complete. And then I was like, what do I have, like, in-depth knowledge of that I can do, like, a cultural studies analysis to a degree that I feel confident in? And I was like, yep, Puyo. It's Puyo. Especially because Puyo is something that, especially because when I started researching research papers that have dealt with Puyo, I found some. They're all about the gameplay. Like, every single one is about the gameplay. It's all about, oh yes, the mathematical principles behind Puyo gameplay imply the following things for AI development, and can it be considered a solved game like chess, or can it not be considered a solved game, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yeah, everybody has only been looking at the math behind it and nothing else. And if the math was the only thing that was interesting, then the characters would not still exist. Additionally, I also realized Additionally, I also realized that some really interesting elements of it have also not been getting a lot of, well, obviously no academic attention at all, because there is no academic attention on the characters and game outside of the gameplay yet. But I generally did a quick search. I might have missed some stuff, but if my search was correct, then within the state of the art of pop culture studies, there has been almost nothing done so far on how the concept of authority is constructed in Japanese pop culture media. Which I find very interesting, because people always like to talk so much about how Japan is an authoritative society and everybody respects authority, and they are so loyal to their masters, blah blah blah. It's all stereotypes, obviously, but stereotypes, deconstructing and researching why stereotypes are there, and if there is a core of truth to them, or if it's complete BS. That is part of what our field does. So I was kind of shocked to find that I couldn't find a single cohesive paper on that. So that's what I'm doing now. I am looking at Midou Monogatari and Puyo Puyo and how they construct and deconstruct the concept of authority. And I think that's very interesting. I mean, just think about the authority figures we have in this series. And you'll probably immediately realize why I think that this is like the perfect series to kind of kind of analyze for how in Japanese media the stuff is constructed. Pocket Art is super enthusiastic. I'm glad. What have you guys been talking about? Hi, Xcover. Let me go what you guys have been saying in the chat. Amethyst, I think I know where this is going. Great. Pocket Artist, yes, Puyo world building, my beloved. I am glad. Cops, this goblin, you hyperfixation came in clutch, doesn't it always? Ringo would be proud. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. What's more insane, Puyo lore or Kirby lore? I think they're two different flavors of insane. Like similar flavors, but not the same flavors. It's like, what is better? If you ask what is better, an orange or a grapefruit, I would say it depends on what you're in the mood for that day. I think there's a lot we can research here. The thing is, I need to actually start with sorting through the material to decide. Okay, let me explain it like this. I wrote like a kind of a statement of validity the other day because I accidentally got my professor to give us homework about this. And how did I accidentally get the professor to give us homework? It's because I pointed out that I always have trouble justifying the relevance of my research when I write papers because it always gives me anxiety. And that gave the professor the brilliant idea to give us the homework of justifying the relevance of our projects. So I had to do that. And so I wrote like a little small paper, mini paper about why my thing is relevant, in German obviously. But doing so, I also went through how few of the games have been localized. And as I did so, I realized, holy hell, there's so many games. So many games. There are 16 Midou Monogatari games. And that's not counting stuff like Comet Summon or other mini-games. And 27 Puyo games. I need to sort through this. I need to have like a representative of each like several year span and that I can work with, because if I work with every single game, I am going to go insane before I ever finish this. Bionstorm, isn't the concept of authority too big? I honestly don't think so. Because it's not about if Puyo itself is an authority, or if the characters are an authority to the player. It's about how the concept of authority is constructed through the characters and world. Crocsocks, that's a surprisingly large number, I know. So what I think I'm going to be doing now is going through like all the games in the series, and we're going to be collecting yay and nays on whether this should be included in my paper or not. Mamano, I made a crude timeline of compile releases according to Nexus Wanted. Yeah, please give that to me! This is exactly why I wanted to do this on stream. You guys come in clutch so many times. And also because I have such a hard time working in silence a lot of the time. I work so much easier when I have a chat talking to me in the meantime. Awesome, guys. So, Mamano is coming in. You want my iceberg? I think if we use the iceberg now, we will die. That's... I think while we wait for Mamono to grab the timeline. Include the lore fests! Oh god, I don't think I can include Quest without going insane. There's too much content in that, and I think some of it isn't even cataloged. But I think what we can do first is like... gather like what the general like characters who can be considered forms of authority figures in the series in one way or the other. We should start gathering them. So I'm gonna open an empty document. Oh, today it works. Yesterday it was bugged. That is great. It's great. Good. This works. I'm gonna like put my DMs on standby. Awesome. Polka Dotist, oh shoot, I'd be happy to talk about miles, squares, and X. They are definitely in there. So first thing I'm gonna do is like put, I'm keeping the music on in the background. If the music is too loud, please tell me. Biostorm, like, makes it even bigger, Nanny. Aren't some characters like authorities to others, like X, Isolde, or Tomo? That's the thing. We gather like who could be considered authority figures, and then we focus on who should be the main focus and who should be by the side and who we should not include at all. This is how science is done, you guys. X-Cow, I'll not just the authority or not being a weirdo. I love you guys, and this is precisely why we're doing this. So what I'm doing now is like, I'm putting the word window in here. Perfect. Beautiful. I wish it automatically put new windows behind my layover. Not overlay, not layover. I'm in plain mood. Maybe I should put it in front of the stream though. Of the music stream. There, I tried to go behind the chat. There we go. And I'm going to make this bigger. Vanity Blippity, I'm a little late. You could explain what we're doing? We are helping me write the worldwide first university level paper on the characters and world of Puyo Puyo. Specifically, this paper is it's going to be like my my master thesis. Yes, my MA thesis. And it's going to be about how the Mado and Puyo games construct authority. Oh, I think we got the timeline. Yep, there it is. Awesome. Then I'm gonna copy this into my Word document right now. Hang on. And let's see if we're... I trust you guys that there's nothing missing. So... there we go. We've got a list. First things first, I'm gonna move the bottom part. There we go. There we go. Now we have it nicer. You too. Bionstorm, okay, I'm getting where this is going. Awesome. And Mrs. Leslie T is also an authority figure. That is true. Pocket asked this. I think the main focus should be everyone who's sort of in charge of something, namely the antagonists, minus Aya and Ekolo, though. I don't think that. Maybe I think Ekolo should be talked about specifically because he's not treated as an authority, despite falling into like the archetype of like an elder god. Okay, so let me just make this pretty. Mama, no, I think you know the series really well by now. I think you could also help. Don't put yourself down. You know so much. Oh gosh, there's so many games. So see, that's why we need to sort through these. Like, look at this entire list. Oh dear. Mamono Alcalo is anti-authority. Get his respect. Impossible. Fair. Entirely fair. I accidentally broke this one. Yeah, this is better. Up the Scar Bunny. Holy shit, this series is huge. Yep! And this is why I need you guys' help. I'm so glad I have a good playlist in the background. Imagine if we were doing this without music. That would be an experience, right? So, oh, Sayo! Oh, okay, but the thing is, okay, yeah, this is why we need to, work through what we include and what we don't include, because it's getting a little, like, yeah, a lot. But I'm really afraid of how long completing this will take. This is why we're doing this now. I've put this off for long enough. I made this to make Fred's Puyo Mado canon video better. It was hell. I trust you. So, let's see. Okay, first of all, these are counted as one. Because this is just this. And also, this is just this as well. There's slight dialogue differences, but I can easily, all count those as well because I have videos of all those dialogues and they are not that different. It's minor. It's minor. So first thing I'm gonna do, kill. But no, I need the date. I can't delete the dates. So first thing I'm gonna do is so you in the chat can start talking, telling me what I should include and shouldn't include. How do I best do this? Oh, hi, Puzzle. Yeah, I stuff like the beheading won't come up anyway, unless I need to talk about how Al does not respect his authority. Okay, I'm going to put this on top. That's probably gonna make it easier. So let's make a list here of what we're including. Mado, Monogatari, 1, 2, 3, Demo, MSX, PC, 98. So those three I'm going to bold out, bold, because we're definitely including those. Those are important. This is the bedrock of the series and Satan's first appearance, and like a lot of the characters just doesn't make sense without this one. So what have you guys been saying? X-Cow, there's Phantom God for Mado, but do we include Mado stuff? Yes, we do. But we'll get to this. Pocket Artist, I'm happy to talk about the Tetris games because of my limited knowledge yet extreme interest. That is completely fair. Rulu is an authority figure to Mino, right? She absolutely is. So yeah, Shazo, Satan, Rulu. Okay, then let's actually do it like this right now. Shazo, Satan, Rulu. Al is not an authority figure, but like her reaction to them will be discussed, so she will come up by proxy. Puyo and Storm, you might include MSX Puyo. No! There's nothing here! What are we supposed to include? There's nothing here! It has no lore! Both FIFA games are probably necessary for Cordon Lambos. We'll get to that. Let's go through the list from top to bottom. Hi, Beckham Tyree. Mamono in the chat. This all regards authority, right? I should base my decision on that exclusively, right? Yeah, we need to how the series constructs or does not construct authority. So keep in mind where you would expect authority, not just where it is. So, Pocket Artist, both FIFA games for Accord, maybe Zelda, both Tetris games, there's so much. Plamora Prison, Al feels like she's unbound and resistant to authority unless she wills it for her own interest, that's true. How's Chazo an authority figure? He's supposedly supposed to be a scary dark mage. And also kidnappers are kind of an authority figure. A very negative one, but they are. Exclude! Oh, I'm sorry, BioAnstorm, I'm very sorry about that. So yeah, we need to kill this for... Okay, this is definitely getting killed. Goodbye. Oz puzzle game. Yeah, we're doing science. That's what we're doing. Mrs. Leslie, Shazo has dungeon guards in Mado too. That's a thing too. And Shazo can probably... I expect we'll see a lot of deconstruction of authority with Shazo specifically. X-Core, he hired them on 5! I wonder how much he paid them! Back in time, what are you currently doing? We're trying to work on my master's thesis, which yes is about Puyo. Sue me. So, Crocsux, something Rune Lord. Oh yeah, ARS will have to be included. Especially because Rulu and Shazo have backstory there. Plamore Prison. Klug attempts to be taken as an authority figure, but he never gets taken seriously. I mean, yeah, Klug will come up by proxy with Lambus and with the Crimson Soul. The Count is for sure an authority figure, but yeah, but he's also a loser. But yeah, that's point of it. So okay, so 1991 Puyo has been killed. Okay, now we get to the first hard one. Do we include OPP 1992? X-Car, Satan is weird in Puyo 1 because he mentions like the Black Kingdom in both language versions. Yeah, I know Satan is in there. But does he do anything that he doesn't do in any of the other games? That's the question. Does he do anything here that he doesn't do in any of the other games? Mamono, I don't think authority is very relevant in OPP. That's the thing. I mean, yes, he mentions the Black Kingdom. I don't think he does that ever again, but can we get anything out of that? Can we get it? I think. Look, I'm going to italicize this one. Because I think this one, it would be a side note at best. There's like literally one text box and one battle in there that we could consider. One text box and one battle. And I think I can include one text box by the side. I think I can mash this together with two, but I'm not gonna treat this as a major inclusion. Vanity Blab, OP92 is just Al going through a linear gauntlet and happening to suddenly fight Satan. The Black Kingdom hasn't much to do with anything. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Does he do anything, period, asks Pearjuice. Amethyst Leslie, does Shazo's plan to us up Hellcount? Oh, you're right. Okay, 2 text boxes. 2 text boxes! Okay, you guys, Mamono Amethyst, you're right. That's 2 text boxes. X-Car, Al has established anarchy in the Black Kingdom after she Puyo battles Satan's monarchy away. Love. Plamore Prison, we're not at Susaran yet. We're still in the year 1992. There's more than 20. Oh god, not more than 20 years, but like almost 20 years till Puyo 7. Help! I thought all the Mado games came before the OG Puyo game. Interesting to see. Yeah, they did not. They absolutely did not. Princess Madeline, what the hell is going on? My master thesis is going on. So, put Shazo and Satan, but like an asterisk. Yeah. Okay. Let me put this as an asterisk. Oh, PP. Puyo 1992 for question mark. Oh god, I love this song. Oh, that's a good song. Plamore Prison Magnus is something of an idol figure. Are we including the novels at all, or just the games? I might have to include some of that, but we're going through the games for now to see how much they even is. Okay. Nazupuyo! What do we do with Nazupuyo? What do we do with Nazupuyo? Hang on. Include na... Honestly, I ran a poll, but I'll say it right away. I lean towards exclude for the simple reason that Puyo is an outlier, and you know what they say about outliers in science. Mamono, I was surprised to learn that only 1, 2, 3 was out when OPP came out. Yeah, Puyo has been there almost from the very beginning. Beckham Tyrant, can you call Puyo the first game where Al dies besides the Modo games? Why? Where does she die? Where does she die in Puyo? She's very alive and cooking curry by the end. This is Leslie, catching people up to speed. We're looking at authority figures in Puyo. Yeah. It's not just an essay, actually. It's a thesis. But yeah, I said essay, but it's a thesis, actually. Illusion camels. Oh dear. Puyo 3. That doesn't exist. Most characters in the Puyo games are just chilling. Yeah, I also lean towards excluding Puyo. We've got 9 votes. Yeah, exclude. Okay, I'm taking this as a clear sign for exclude. Curry poison. So, Puyo is super interesting, but I think it's not good to include this for my purposes. This would make it bloated. Puyo 3, Al Naru. I still think Puyo 3 should be... I still think that Puyo 3 should star Ringo. Maddie, it's okay. We're just chilling. We're vibing. So, Monogatari on Game Gear. I strongly lead to disregard. I strongly lean towards disregard with that one. Does anybody have any objections? If you so, speak up now or hold your peace, else I'll strike it out. Al's teacher is a thing. Look, I don't know if Al's teachers are important in a way that isn't covered otherwise. Fudoshi's scary. Not in the Game Gear version. Okay, yeah, so the Game Gear version is definitely out. You see her for like half a second. Okay, so we're definitely crossing out the Game Gear version. So ARS is in. We need ARS. ARS has like, probably the only time where Satan is actually considered an authority by someone. So ARS needs to be in. There's like absolutely no way ARS is not in. The count also has underlinks. Yep, that's true. So we have Shazo, Rulu. Well, Rulu is not an authority figure in this one, but she's still here, you know? And she is considered an authority figure elsewhere. Satan, Count. Are there any other? Oh yeah, Rune Lord. Teacher. There's a teacher in here. And I think the way the teacher here is portrayed also kind of covers how Al's teachers are portrayed, because it's very similar from what I remember. Owlbear! Owlbear is an authority, but I like that thought. I like the way you think. Let's include this. Croc says, what game does Lilith appear in or is mentioned in? That's Chaotic Final Exam. Al's grandma, she doesn't actually appear. She's just... Al's grandma is just kind of a plot device. Mamono, in general, I think any game where Satan isn't up to something stupid and is helpful is something to be brought up. Ultimate power, but very helpful. True. Should we include the game which Nolba came from? No! No, we're not including that. Crocsocks, is Wish important at all? What game is she from? She's very important, and she's from Tower of the Magician. Okay. Continuing, Puyo 2, if we struck Puyo 1, then by default we're also striking Puyo 2. I'm sorry, Rulu, but it needs to be done. We're also striking Game Gear Madogomo Monogatari 2, simply because we already have Madogo Monogatari 2. Bye! Look at how they fall. They fall like the flies. Let's continue. Michiko Saibun! Okay, Michiko Saibun has the Guardian, who's there for one battle, and a library. And also, that's it. It's a library and a Guardian. And everything about it that is relevant to the overall series is explained in OPP's manual. So... Mamono, wait! Game Gear Mado 2, Satan and Chezo converse, different aligned powers conversing to screw someone over. Okay, I accept that. Then we're going to... mention other adaptations were divergent. We're heavily divergent. There. Mrs. Leslie, does water element count? She seems to be a librarian for all the time. She's encountered a Puyo in the library. That's lol. Bayon, does Michiko Saibun mention the old mage who created Obanimo, or does Al just find the book? She just finds the book. She just finds the book. That's all. I played the whole thing yesterday. It's literally the whole thing yesterday. Pocket Artist, I adore the energy of those three the stream is giving off so far. It's like a room of people fixating and scrambling to get points on a cork butt with pizza, Lofthouse cookies, and Sprite. That's the purpose. Thank you. Gamer knowledge indeed. So, Al just finds the book, yeah. It wasn't yesterday? I was pretty sure it was yesterday. Was it the day before yesterday? Oh my god, my sense of time is screwed. Time is an illusion. My brain is melted. Mamono, hey, when I mention, can you put special mention of Tokyo Kimoto? She's a maid, but she seems to be her own master. That or OCD's her master. I don't think that I don't think that if I include so many edge cases, then everybody. I think that everybody is included. It had to be at least 2 days ago. Why is my brain like this? Okay, let's continue. So, Michiko Saibun is out. So. Oh, look, it's more Puyo. No. But I'm sorry, I love Puyo, but we're not including it. On April 16th. Oh god, my brain, why am I awful like this? Okay, 2. Are we including 2? 2 has no plot, ignore. I mean, Satan does kind of command everybody around for 2. There's even the mention that, like, the people in the tower are like his generals. And he comes, like, with the masked prince. I think we need to include Sue. It's not much, but it's there. And also, Sue is, like, kind of really important for the franchise. I mean, it's one of the most sold games in the franchise, and that's also something I can't discount. Like, bestsellers like this are kind of hard to discount, so we definitely need to include this. So 2 is in. It literally changed the course of the series. Yep, it absolutely did. And that's why I can't just include it. That's like excluding Super Mario Bros. In a paper about Super Mario Bros. So. Oh god, look! It's Puyo again! Who could have guessed? I'm sorry, I love Puyo, but no. Mamono 2, something retroactive, but Chesu definitely invited himself. I agree. But that's headcanon. I can't include headcanon in my analysis. XCOR. Also, isn't there like a rule in World Tower in 2 that if you don't get enough points you get kicked out? Yep, there is. Bionstorm, I'm afraid Puyo has no plot on PC 98. I'm not going to include the Puyo games in general because they're too much of an outlier. I love them, but they're too much of an outlier. Okay, this one is going to italicized for the same reason as the other ones. Oh no, wait. Yeah. Does this mean I have to play the Game Gear games too, just so I have footage of them? In case there's big differences? I guess I do. Lol, I have more to stream now, hooray! Okay, yeah, we're not... I'm sorry, we're also not including Super Puyo. It's just... It's too much of an outlier. I do want to... Okay. Does anybody have any objections to tossing out Doki Doki Vacation entirely? Because is there anything super relevant to Satan's character in here which would make it for you to scream, no, this is relevant, we need this? Okay. Yeah, this is also such a big outlier. And we can't keep outliers. Besides that he's a construction boss, no. He does that in other games too, so I don't think there's anything in there that we can't get from, oh no. Wakupuyo Dungeon! Oh god, but we kind of have to include Wakupuyo, don't we? Oh no, we have to. I hate it. It is an outlier, but it's a big one. Oh god, this is going to be perfect background noise while I work on my geology homework. I hope this isn't distracting to you. Bionstorm, doesn't Mado have a different ending where Satan was behind it all along? Yes, but a lot of those games have that ending. I think we don't need that game specifically to talk about that. Prince Metal and Wakupuyo has content, Nanny. It has content, and it also has pain. It also has Shazo's power being symbolized in gameplay and in story. So that is also relevant. We have the footage, you don't need to go through the damn game again. Maybe! But the thing is, like, a game studies analysis means that I don't only have to analyze the text, but also the gameplay. Like how these things are, the story and gameplay integration, to put it in TV tropes terms. So I will need to talk about stuff like the fact that Shazo has an attack that lets him drain EXP from other enemies. And how that plays into how his character changes throughout the series. Or the fact that he has almost no MP at the start. Stuff like this needs to be included. But I'm so glad that I recorded myself. By Onstorm, I'm happy most of the listed items are being executed. This will make it less hard. Agreed! You'll probably be mostly inactive until Fever anyway, that's fair. Madeline, I wish I had opportunities to write these kinds of essays when I was still in school. That's why you go into culture studies. This is one of the Asnas. Oh, Hanamaru Daio and Yoji Anji. I have this one physically. I mean, it has teachers. It has mom. It has granny. It has Al being a baby who needs to listen to everyone. It's kind of one of the longer games. Should we include this one? I mean, I'm still going to, like, stream this one, but I also kind of don't like it very much because it's very tedious. Isn't Skatoto a gang leader or something? Yeah. I'll include it for now. The devil kid has possessed the principle. I think I'll include it for now. And if I play it and find nothing worth of note, I'll toss it again. I'll include it for now, and if there's nothing to be gained, I'll toss it again. Or if everything that's to be gained from this one is already gained from other ones. Tiny Owl is precious indeed, I agree. So, Mega Drive Madou Monogatari 1, this falls under what I wrote here, mention other adaptations where it's heavily divergent. I will probably mention, like, generally the tendency of remakes of the games to include Satan in kind of a discourse, so... And I'll probably... Yeah, Camels and the teachers are there, but if we have Hanamaru Daioji Enji, then we can kind of fold it in this, so... Aside from that, I'm tossing this one. Unless you have an Yeah, I love this game! I love this game to pieces! But I don't really see a reason to count it separately from Madou 1 in general. I will bring up Camus because if I don't bring up Camus, there's not much to talk about Madou 1 in general. Madeline, the remakes have so many weird differences for no real reason. Yeah, that's part of what makes this more difficult. I will have to explain this in the paper and why I fold these together into kind of like the same thing. Mrs. Leslie Madou 1's authority figures are gonna be its own section cause of how many versions of the game there are. Yep. And a sub chapter at least. Madou 1 also has the elderly hack teacher, yes, alongside the younger one. Mamono, it's weird to think Madou is on its 5th or 7th year now. Sun isn't even out. Yep. But we're soon getting... Okay, I'm sorry. I love you, Super Nalzo Puyo too, aside from the point where Shazo is out of character for exactly one text box. But you will not be included. I'm sorry. I know that there's like a powerful witch mentioned in it, and there's like this dragon god, but those are all things that we have in other games as well. And the Nazupuyo games are too much of an outlier. Chaotic Final Exam needs to stay because this is where we get Master Satan. And also, Phantom God and a lot of Shazo stuff. So yeah, Chaotic Final Exam stays. Wait, Chaotic Final Exam was before Sun? Holy hell! This is Final Exam, yeah. Wait, I need to, get the next... I need to get the next playlist. Oh wait, hang on. There we go, stream palette 3. View full playlist. There we go. XCOM, what the fuck, why is it that early? Because compile was weird. Does the church mean nothing to you, Nanny? Look, I'm sorry, but we can't keep Puyo. Puyo is an outlier, though. It's hard, I know. There's a lot of stuff I would like to include, but Mado ran long, like only in compile's final 3 years they stopped, yeah. Yeah, Lilith is here, but I won't call her Lilith because I'm not including Oda's extracurricular material. Did I accidentally move this? I did. Okay. The Dragon God itself isn't somewhere... Wait. The Dragon God thing itself isn't somewhere else, but... I can't include it. If I include Puyo 2, I need to include Puyo 1, and that just bloats everything. You know? The mysterious figure who looks like Owl but purple. Yeah, something like this. Put Lilith in quotation marks. I don't think I can do this. Okay. I have not played this one yet. So for now, I'm carefully putting it in the same category as the other remakes, and I need to play that one still. Actually, I should probably color the ones that I haven't played yet as red. So let's do that. Wow, there's not many that I haven't played yet. Okay, I guess this one needs to be like this too. Why is she who is purple? That is a good question. Oh, Lilith, I have no idea. What kind of Puyo science is this? The science where I go into why Puyo authority is the way it is. Cranky fruit friends. No. Okay, Sun is one of the most sold games in the franchise and is in by default. Sun is in by default, one of the most sold games in the franchise. I can't ignore that in my paper. Thanks for being so helpful, Amethyst. So, we're including Puyo-San. It has Satan's idiocy at its peak, yep. And it's still being referenced a lot to this day. Sun is super important for Satan's characterization. Tower of the Magician is in because it has Wish and it is about Chazo. And it's very important for Chazo's character. Tower of the Magician is in. This is still manageable, I'm surprised. How have we not managed to, like, explode this yet? I don't think authority is that relevant in Sun, unless we count Satan's doing this on a whim without a democratic vote. I think we can count that, TBH. Dark Matter would also count as an authority figure. He would, yes. Pocket Artist. Man, I remember we had Sun on this arcade machine emulator my dad got, but it was so unbelievably laggy. It was like trying to play at 0.5 speed. Oh no, that sounds painful for Sun. Sun is a game where you really need speed and precision for it to work. Oh dear. I think I'm gonna go get a Coke in a bit. Anyway, let's continue. So, people, I'm grabbing a Coke in the meantime. I'm going to Coke the Cola in the meantime. Please tell me your opinions on what we do with Waku Waku Puyo Puyo Dungeon because I'm scared, mommy. It's relevant for Satan and Shazo. You're allowed to gloss it over. I don't know anything besides double Shazo. What happened? Oh no! My iTunes decided to play copyrighted music! Ah! Goodbye, iTunes. We don't need you. Sorry. I'm going to rewind. Yeah, my iTunes reacted to me touching the side of my headphones and decided, yeah, it's time to play some copyrighted music. I mean, the music I'm playing in the background here was specifically, it's like, Creative Commons. It was made specifically for streamers to play in the background. Which makes me very happy. Sabotage by your own tech, yep. Yeah, I can't ignore Waku Puyo Dungeon. I agree with you guys. Yeah, Satan, Shazo. I guess Waku Puyo also doesn't have that much dialogue, so... Yeah, I need to exclude it. Yeah, it needs to be in there. Secret of Elysium is out because I do not speak Korean and this is a Japanological paper. Bye! Saturn needs to be in because Satan takes the role of a trickster god in it and it's the only one where we have like a villain who's like genuinely impossible to reason with. For instance, Madeline, does anybody even know what the heck happens in Secret of Elysium? XCar, isn't there a Japanese patch for Secret of Elysium? I'm not going to be using a fan translation for my academic paper. I mean, I know, I should not, I'm not disrespecting the work of another translation group. I absolutely am not. I am part of a translation group myself. But it's an academic paper, we can't do that. But yeah, Saturnus are in. Saturn is still a game I really loved playing despite all its flaws. I really don't like this. I don't know why that one translation from the site that shall not be named transliterated the name of the evil thing as Yog-Swarthos or Yog-Swarthos. That's not how it's written. It's Yog-Sothos. It's written as Yog-Sothos. And it's written with a different, it's a different spelling than the spelling used for the eldritch creature from Lovecraftian lore, which is written with a TH. But it's supposed to be pronounced the same. It's supposed to be pronounced the same. It's like Susie and Susie, or in Deltarune, you know? It's like Susie versus Susie in Deltarune. Oh, we're not including Puyo Boss. I can't include Puyo was. I would die. Because remember, become a respectable adult who doesn't start a war, you kids. X-Car show is secretly Sans from Undertale. Ah, Yon. 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 I mean, Doppelganger Al possesses Satan, so he's kind of a distressed damsel in this one, and he's genuinely one. And it's also, the story mode is not that long. Yeah, we're including it. Yon's kinda important, yeah, we're including it. Especially because Yon is like part of the emasculation of Shazo, which will be a major topic when talking about him. Mamono, not that long, she says. I know you recently made your video on it, but if that doesn't make it less true. By the way, thank you for all your videos. You are doing such good stuff for the community. Doppelganger Al, the good old bucket of unresolvable law. Yep. Especially, like, the opening sequence can also be analyzed there, because Satan is not framed like an authority figure in that one. He's like, he seems so scared and everything. It's interesting. 16 stages in a row. Manatee Blippity, I love how the devs didn't even bother to include an origin story for Doppel Al. Yep. Magma, I'm pretty sure that it's spelled that way for copyright protection reasons. We made that video in a day. Oh, cool. Maddie, it's gonna be fine. Okay. Puyo was. No. No. I'm sorry, but no. That would not, it would not aid anything. Puyo Puyo da. No. I haven't played that one yet, so... But... They didn't... Amethyst Leslie, the only one who wanted to include a backstory for a Doppelganger Al was the developer, the writer, the director of the pocket version. The console version never had anything planned. It's hilarious. Have you played that? I've seen enough of it to know that it doesn't matter. I do want to include Box, but what do we do with All No Boken? It's not even, it doesn't even have the Puyo Amado title. The authority enforced by Satan's horrible fashion sense. Is anybody here demanding that we include All No Boken? Anybody here demanding that we include All No Boken? See above. Boken is a question mark, you can skip. I think so too. I mean, if you're not including Wars, then why include Adventure, yeah. Yeah, okay, let's kick it. I'll still mark it as haven't played yet, but for now I'll just kick it. I know stuff about it, but it's also really weird. And that isn't an being weird is not a reason to exclude, but I also think it doesn't really represent very well the general direction that the series went into. Bionstorm Al No Boken still has the Satan was behind of it all along and kind of lore exclude, yeah. X-Core, Puyo Puyo Da is clearly very important as the characters adapt hip-hop inspired outfits that come from an anti-authoritarian and counterculture, including the main authority figure Satan. I mean, that could be like an excurse, but no. Minus Shazo, who takes a festival out. Bugs. Okay, Bugs. Let's go to Bugs. And yes, Maddie, that's how this O-looking letter is actually pronounced. It's You wrote Bugs. This is Puyo Bugs. So what do we do with Puyo Bugs? I say include. Who is for including Puyo Bugs? I think it's I have played it. I mean, it's extremely similar to Chronicle. It's extremely similar to Chronicle is the thing. And it kind of is part of Shazo's continued humiliation. Virtues, Puyo Bugs on the PlayStation. Box has a lot of disrespect for doors. I kind of need to include Puyo Box, if only for all the disrespect the Shazo gets. The continued disrespectation of Shazo. Puyo and Storm, isn't Box just like Tsu, but outside to inside the tower? No. Box is its own game. A lot of people don't know that. But Box is actually pretty much, it's funny because it was still made by Compile, but it's pretty much a prototype for Chronicle. In how it plays, what it tries to do. Box is pretty much a prototype for Chronicle that only was fully fulfilled so many years later. Prince Melon, I shouldn't have done the funny spelling. No, please, it's funny. You did good. Anyway, we're including it. No, Maddie, it's good. Also, Maddie, you do know that I'd make the same joke about Legamund. Who, by the way, yes, as they spell him in Tetris 2 in the English version. This does not spell Legamund. This spells Legamund. Legamund. Amazing. Box does include a part of OPP and Tsu, but it's not the main part of the game. Bionstorm, I swear I can't see any relevant bits of lore on Box still. It's where we learn that Shazo lives in a cave. The game allows you to loot Shazo's life savings and everything he owns, and even encourages it, because that's how you find one of the MacGuffins that you need. It allows you to actually say yes to Satan's proposal, but doing so traps you in an endless loop that only breaks when you say no. There's a lot of stuff here that needs analyzing, so I need to include Box. Minna isn't important. Yeah, we're kicking Minna. Minna is basically just Tsu, but with more curry. Compile's dead now. Everybody, a moment of silence for Compile. The moment has passed. We're going on. See ya, Pocket Artist. Oh boy, Fever! X-Cow, what happens in the endless loop of accepting Satan's proposal? He says, really? Please say that again. And then you need to say it again. And then he goes again, really? Please say that again. And that continues and continues until you say no. Fever time. It's a Cord and Popoi. Yeah, they need to be included. Riolu still has Mino as her bodyguard, yes, but we also have Mino as her bodyguard in oh yeah, Chaotic Final Exam, so that's fine. Coxax, I didn't know Puyo Pop Fever was playable on your Who the hell? Why did you write that there? Why did you write that? Okay, this is not very scientific. I'll exclude this. Ocean Prince tries to be one, same with Klug. I think Ocean Prince is more important there. Amethyst Leslie, I didn't even notice that, lol. Mamono in Fever 1 and only Fever 1. Accord is exactly what she's advertised it, as a mischievous teacher. She has a connection to something Black Poi, which raises question, but there's no reason to believe she just wanted to put something fun for a student to do and used Popeye as a buzzmaster to be. She did deny Amity the prize, true, because Popeye nudged Accord to do, and she listens and bonks with Fina to keep the secret. Yeah, Fever is a whole thing. Nanny, why did you put that there to begin with? I did not. I got the list from Mamono. Blame him. I got the list from him. So, but Fever 1 needs to be in. It's okay. It's still that list is still long, but the games are short. So most of the games are really short, so that should hopefully make it easier. It wasn't meant for anybody's eyes but my own. Okay, fair. So Fever 2 is included. Fever 2 needs to be included because Fever 2 introduces so much. Not just Lambros and Akuma, Fever 2 introduces so much. My eyes on Fred. Your friend Fred would be happy to hear that. So Fever 2 is definitely in. Oh, Fever 2 was released on the 24th? That's so cool! Possessed Clue, Crimson Soul, yeah, absolutely. Like, Possessed Clue seems like someone who should be an authority, but you know, things happen. Same with Lambus! Like, the Crimson Soul seems like somebody who should be an authority, but gets disrespected. Lambros seems like somebody who should be an authority but gets disrespected. Accord can't even tell Amity what the goddamn visitor looks like. It's Taxation Cat lore. Oh yeah, Taxation Cat in the lore is also very important. Taxation Cat in the lore is very important. Nobody knows what the hell happened in I mode. Yeah, I mode die. I mode is kill in more ways than one. I couldn't even play that one if I wanted to. Tex Cat. Look, this is hard for me to say. Because I am the one who's always like, 15th is canon. Which it is. But should we include 15th? The game that has so much freaking text, and I had to translate all of it, and I'm going to die. Then again, I already know all of the text. I've translated all of it. I have all of the text neatly cataloged on my hard drive. The Rulu and Coke scene, I hate it so much. Mamo, depends on how, if you wanna, do you wanna explain how 15th is Schrodinger's canon? I do think I need to include it though, because they talk so much about the characters' authorities, about people being teachers and kings and demon kings and all that stuff, and about what it means to be a prince, what it means to be a demon king. I kind of need to include it. Even though I hate the thought, but I do. Oh god, this might be like one of the most painful games. Yeah, I have to include it. Why is it like this? I'm so glad most of the games are so short, but then 15th comes and crashes the party. It also has Dapper Bones, yeah. Thank you, Magma. I mean, I have the game's entire script on the ready, so... Yeah. Is 15th the one with the Wish Amulet? Yes. Seven needs to be included because of Satan and Echolo. 7 needs to be included because of Satan and Echolo and absolutely nothing else. Yeah. But the reason that it is strange for this topic is kind of that why it needs to be included. The thing is though, because it's only Satan and Echolo, there's so much of the game that I don't need to really look at, because Satan and Echolo are only there for the last bit of the story. Can Rizukuma count as an authority? He can be a side note, because even though he's a senpai, he doesn't do anything in this game. Does Satan's authority matter though? It's important for Echolo's debut, and Satan's authority kind of matters in how... in the way he talks to people. And yeah, in the way he speaks to people and how he is respected and not respected. Echolo is somebody who should be an authority figure, but isn't, and that's also relevant. For the same reason... Yeah. And that's something we see a lot of in Puyo. Puyo is really messy. Video games in general are messy, but Puyo is a very messy franchise. So it's going to be messy. There's no doubt about it. This is why this is so hard, you know? This is why everything you guys say is relevant. Satan, Schrödinger's respect. Yep, pretty much. Also, how about everybody trusts Dark Isle? That's true. You pasted instead of I did? Oh. Oh, okay, hang on. My brain. Betraying me. 2022. 2023. Oh god, my brain really betraying me. Stream delay! You're not foolish! I'm sorry, I should have paid closer attention, so... Anyway, 7 needs to be included, but thankfully 7 isn't that long. That's honestly something I'll say about a lot of these games. Thankfully, this game isn't that long. And then we get to 10 hours of cutscenes in Puyo Puyo Tetris 2. I think the long games will be the ones I have to, like, note out extra by the end. Okay, we can cross out... Yeah, but 20th. 20th needs to be included. Because Accord is in it, Satan is in it, Echolo is in it, Lambras is in it. 20th has so much story. Yeah, Ocean Prince. Yeah, 20th is long, but 20th needs to be... But the thing is, like, in 20th I can at least, like, exclude all the stories where the relevant characters don't appear. Drunk Klug is not relevant to this. There's too much juice in 20th, agreed. 20th needs to be included, but we can, like, I can, like, ignore... Mamono Ocean fought 4 times, Prince! I mean, I guess you can excuse it as he was constantly on the run. It has to be included for establishing many characters' modern personalities, yeah. Oh dear. Okay. No! No, if I include Quest, I perish on the floor. drowned in sorcery crystals. I mean, sorcery stones. Crystals are different. I think Ocean Prince was a late addition personally. Oh, that's possible, you're right. Crest cannot be included by any means necessary. Yep. Goodbye. Crest Arcade doesn't even exist anymore. Games that do not exist cannot be included. And doing a Family Guy death pose. Yeah, pretty much! Puyo Quest is too much, man. Oh, please no BoJack Horseman quotes! I'm gonna cry! BoJack Horseman is one of those shows that can destroy me emotionally. I love it though. Oh gosh. Okay, before we do anything else, just saying, bye, goodbye. Crocsong special SEO mention, I have to, no I can't. Chronicles is just, I mean Crest is just not included. Wait. It's the games also released on your mom. Wait, it is? Yeah, we need Puyo Tetris. It's absolutely vital. Puyo Tetris was released on quite a bit, that's true. It's absolutely... What do we do with the drunken Puyo Chronicle? And what do we do with the drunken Puyo Chronicle? What do we do with the drunken Puyo Chronicle? Early in the morning. Vanity Blippity. Apparently, the series producer said that Chronicle sold poorly. Of course it did. It only released on the 3DS. It did, and also not fans didn't generally like it that much. Curious how you're right about T and X. T is 100% authority, and X is a king without a kingdom. Kind of, yeah, true. Is Raphael? No, not because of Raphael, but because of Satan. The only reason I would have to include Chronicle at all is Satan. But the thing is, like, does Satan do anything in this game that he doesn't do anywhere else? Does Satan do anything in here that he doesn't do anywhere else? That's an important question to answer. Fight Raphael, LMAO. We already had Satan being a distressed damsel. We had already Satan trying to stage a quest. We already had Satan trying to sway Al to think he's in danger, so she'll be protective of him. He doesn't even cause the climax of the story. He laps in box. Yeah. It isn't established that Satan, like, created the world inside the book, but that's something that's also brought up in Puyo Tetris too. So we don't lose this information if we strike it out. Celerity, what is going on? We're doing science. Thanks, Amethyst. It's funny because this is the only... Aside from Mina, this is the only mainline Puyo game where I'm really gonna say cut. Because it's long, and it doesn't add anything. The only thing that it has that the other games don't have is Refusol. And she's not... She exists for 2 minutes. I'm going to cut it for now. I'm going to cut it, and I hope I can justify why I cut it, but I'm going to cut it. It didn't sell that well. Actually, does somebody have the Puyo Puyo sales numbers? Can somebody find the Puyo Puyo sales numbers real quick? Because sales numbers are also an important tool for arguing in culture studies. Pocket Artist, I'm so pissed that Chronicle doesn't add anything substantial. It had so much potential. Guys, if somebody could find me the sales numbers, it would be really helpful. Tattoo has God, so it's important. We're keeping God. Ellie is substantial. I mean, she substantial. She is, but she's also in Tattoo. And she's not an authority, except maybe on love. And even if she is, and the fact that she is like supposed to be a hero doesn't come up in the game itself. I mean, Amethyst, I don't mean only that one game, but like all the games sales numbers. If somebody could help me get those, that would be so helpful. You can't send, you can only send the pic if you have me on Discord somewhere or add me on Twitter, because you can't actually send pics over this, only mods can send links in YouTube chats. That's sadly something I can't change. Oh, thanks. Let me grab it. Okay, sales copies, and there's sources too, hallelujah! Then let me copy this in. Wow, I'm so glad that there's sources. Holy hell, sources are so important. Thank you. Wait, I'm just putting this in here before we... I mean, obviously Tattoo is included, that's not even a question, Tattoo is just... necessary. So. Poor, it only says poor sales! That is sad. I'll check if I happen to have a supplementary material releases list. That would be fun. That would be good. The thing is, like, I'm not sure if I should include the supplementary stuff. Because... I mean... I want to, but look, this is already a lot. The thing is also we also need to take into account which of these are short and which of these aren't. Pocket Artist, I have so many headcanons for Chronicle that I'm in a dungeon, that I'm Dungeon Master for a Dungeons and Dragons campaign inspired by it. Oh, that's so cool! That sounds absolutely awesome. Okay, let's see. Oh gosh, 7 sold like shit! Oh no! 20th, baby! No, 20th, you deserve better. Ah, 20th, baby, I love you. Why did they do you like this? Puyo 7 failed, but 20th failed it, yeah. Yeah, ouch. It might just have been too much Puyo in too short a time span. '20s deserves better. Honestly, '50s does not deserve having sold twice as well as '20s. Fight me over this. Chronicle was released at a bad time too, yeah. Honestly, I'm just really glad that Tattoo has sold pretty well. Like, that makes me really happy. Okay, let's check this. Now for the drama CDs and novels. I'll check if I have a supplementary release list. That would be cool. Mod Mama, again, yeah, they're just novels, not light novels. The novels don't involve any pre-established authority characters outside of just one book with Satan and we've missed. Yeah, Miss Accord is not in the novels, that is true, but it's something I noticed. I'm still suspicious if there wasn't like one of the a novel that got cut, but Yoshino says there wasn't on Twitter. That said, there's things Yoshino is not allowed to say, and people like. You might have heard that writers sometimes lie on Twitter to keep their jobs. That happened with Steven Universe too. When people asked one of the writers point blank if a rose quartz was actually a diamond, they point blank lied. Pocket Artist, I'm calling it Forgotten Stories and I'm so proud of it. That's so nice. No supplementary release list, that's fine. I guess Sig and Amity are technically authority figures. I guess so. What happened to 20s? Did they not advertise it well, or was it too much Puyo or something? I think it was just too much Puyo at once after 7 was so weirdly received. The extra cover is super sus, I agree. Don Gurigayaru is dead. Okay. Having the sales numbers in there is good. I'm gonna copy the link for now, so I have this for later. So, next thing we do. Okay, so for now, I'm not gonna include the supplementary material. For now, we're gonna go through and sort these into 2 categories. Long, short. And the long ones will be bolded. These are short. These don't have much dialogue. Short, not much dialogue. Not much dialogue. This has a lot of dialogue, bolded. Not much dialogue. This has more dialogue than the other Mado games, but not that much. Magma supplementary materials would be too long for little returns, I think. I agree. Pocket Artist Tetris games for long? Oh, absolutely. If Madoshi no To is... Madoshi no To goes in... Wakupuyo and... I need to put Saturn in there. Okay, Saturn is definitely long. I'll make those 2, like, italic... Madoshi no To wasn't that long. It was just... No, it really wasn't. It's just a couple of floors. And Wakupuyo Dungeon is just torturous more than it's long. It doesn't have that much dialogue even. It doesn't have that much dialogue, it's just very torturous, so I'll keep it. Fever 2 is also not long. 15th is long! 20th is long! And the 2 Tetris games are long. Fever 2 is not long. It's not long, no. The story, if you play all the story modes of Fever 2, you can beat it. I'm pretty sure you can beat Fever 2 in under an hour. Yeah, I guess if you, like, read all of the library books, but we don't need to read all of the library books, we just need to read the ones that deal with stuff that is relevant to the topic. I don't need the tourist guide to Primptown. Or the play guide for how to play as Amity. Did you finish Tower of the Sorceress? I did, yes. No, don't apologize. All of this is important. All of this is important. You don't need to apologize. I'm asking for a reason. Okay, now I need to add everywhere where the authority figures are. Into the authority figures are Satan, Vulu, Shazo, and there's nobody else. It's gonna be mostly Satan, Vulu, and Shazo. It's mostly gonna be Satan, Vulu, and Shazo, TBH. It's gonna be a paper about Satan, Vulu, and Shazo. Mamon, I just remembered Incubus and Succubus are in Madosa turn. Definitely authority of some kind. More Succubus since she's in her right mind. I'm not sure if I would include them in that. I mean, they have castles. Okay, yeah, they have castles. That's a thing. So, Hanamaru, Daio, GNG. Okay, Shazo and Rulu are not in this one, so it's really, it's just gonna be, So Daimao. Oh yeah, So Daimao kind of needs inclusion. So Daimao kind of needs inclusion, that's true, because... because he is treated as an authority. So Daimao, so I need to include him for... I need to include him for 2 as well, I guess. Princess Madeline, is he really an authority? Oh yeah, forests, I guess in 1, 2, 3 I also need to include the forest spreads. Even if they are only very briefly there. So is an OTTP. Sun! It's Satan Rulu says so. Oh yeah, I forgot. Hanamaru, Daio, TNG, Satan, Mom, Teacher, Granny. There we go. Actually, I will, collective adults. Puyo 1 and 2 could probably even be lumped together with how little dialogue comes from the mentioned characters. They will be. They absolutely will be. Shout to Grandma. Yep. Shout out to Grandma. Bion's done well, besides leaving that implicit in the first game. So Daimao is a king prince. It depends on the source. Yeah. Yeah. It's relevant at least. X-Cow, does the principal speak lines in Madobic kindergarten kids? They do, yes, they absolutely do. But I haven't finished it! And you spoilers, dude! It's fine. I'm not that surprised. So, Madoshi no To, wish... Dark matter. That's it. Oh, and Shazo. I guess Shazo himself counts. Waku Waku Puyo Puyo Dungeon. Shazo. Rulu. Double Shazo, I'll include double with regular Shazo because it's kind of part of his character arc. Voodoo, Satan. That's it. By instance, also Nanny, do you remember when I told you here about Zoe being mentioned as one who was going to destroy the world in some manuals? I barely know what you think about it, TBH. Yeah, that manual will be... manuals will be included for reasons like that. Is final exam... Oops. Whoops. Pocket Puyon I count with regular Puyon together. The differences are like negligibly. Anyway, oh yeah, we got okay, 1996. It came before. Oh wait, there it is. I'm sorry. It came before Sun. It's not long. It's not long. It really isn't. Rule Satan Shazo. I'm putting her in quotation marks. Lilith. Phantom God. There we go. The thing with Rulu is that... Oh hey, it's Hope. Is it? No, I actually... Look, there are some Hopes and Dreams remixes that these people do, but this is not actually supposed to be one. This song is called In Canada. Okay, continuing. So, Saturn. You're right, it's wait, no! You're right, this song samples hopes and dreams. This song samples hopes and dreams. Wait, I'm... Just popped in to let you know there's a typo in your thumbnail. It's been there for a long time. Hang on. Wait, I'll wait until the sample shows up again. Yeah, this samples his theme, but they are mixing up the individual parts of the sample, so it's not just... I'm sorry, we got completely off track. Monoburp, so what's going on here? Puyo lore? Yeah, okay, basically, Mono, I am writing my master's thesis now because I had to change my topic about how authority is portrayed or not portrayed in the Puyo games. So now we kind of made a list of games that are actually relevant for my thesis. And how long the games are and everything, and it's interesting to go through this, and it works better with you guys. And I think we're finishing this part up because you guys have helped me a lot already. Like, this is an important... This has been more progress than I've made in weeks. Trust me. I'm really bad at focusing on this stuff. Mostly how it's not presented. Yeah, that's kind of going... My hypothesis... I'm going to share my hypothesis with you guys. My hypothesis right now is that the Puyo games deconstruct authority more than they construct it outright. Which is interesting because this was made within and for the Japanese culture space, which is claimed to be a culture space where authority is super important, yet figures of authority are not treated as above everyone else in this series. It's interesting, and I think my hypothesis is that these games deconstruct authority more than they construct it and defy so-called traditional constructions of authority. Puyo does like subversive jokes half the time. Yes, but even subversive jokes must come from somewhere. And subversive jokes tell you a lot about what the cultural climate in society is. Yeah, but comedy... Yes, but the fact that it is mostly comedy is super important because, I mean... most of Shakespeare's plays were comedy. But they said a lot about the cultural and political climate at the time. So this is relevant. Especially because this is, among other audiences, also meant for kids. So kids seeing how authority is constructed or not constructed in these games are going to take something away from it. And the fact that this happens is relevant. This is how I yesterday submitted the paper where I explained how this is relevant for culture research, for culture research in terms of Japan in general. You can get away with a lot more if you told a joke. How Justice convinced kings I'm sure. Yep, that's pretty much it. Okay, let's continue. The relevant characters for authority here are... Okay, Rulu, the thing is, what I noticed is that in the compile era, Rulu was a lot less of an authority figure than in the Sega era. That's going to be interesting to deal with. Rulu, Shazo, Satan. Ragnos is definitely one in this game. Yok, Sototh. Mono, I'm afraid I won't be of any help here. I think anybody is of help. Just by being there and just by hanging out, you know? It helps me focus. Incubus, Succubus, I wouldn't exclude. That would go too far. Mamono, compile era servant has servant. Sega, Rulu servant. I mean, that's true, yeah. In the compile era, Rulu does have a servant. I can't forget that. The fact that I excluded Nasa Puyo is coming me back to bite because it means we lose the fact that Rulu has a mansion. Oh well, I can deal with that. Axcar, I think Oda's writing in Saturn might throw you a curveball. It might, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. It's still important to the series. Look, the list is already too long. The list is already too long. I had to make sacrifices. There's other Puyo media that show Rulu with a mansion, like the Disc Station shorts. I might include the Disc Station shorts, if only because they're short. I think for now I'll focus on this list, and if I have more time, I'll do more. That sounds like a good idea. See ya, Crocssock, see ya. Puyo Puyon. Satan. Rulu. Shazo. Does the dragon count? Nah, the dragon is not an authority figure. Well, Doppel, definitely. It's mostly the Satan, Rulu, and Shazo show, TBH. Doppel, and do we include Chico? Because Chico is supposed to be a spiritual authority. I'm keeping Chico. I'm keeping Chico. Also, I need to change the playlist again. Where's the playlist for Stream Palette 2? That's only the crossfade. There it is. Shoutouts to Chico. Isn't the dragon like a baby? Yeah. So. Fever! That's easy. Accord. Popeye. Ocean Prince. Chico, my beloved. Yes. Chico is great. So, Fever 2 has Accord. Popeye doesn't really do anything. I'm just mentioning the Lord. Library. Akuma. Lambras. God, that Fever 2 has a lot. Crimson Soul. Valley might count in later. Valley counts in 7, weirdly enough, but she doesn't count here. She doesn't make any important predictions here. Oh yeah, Ocean Prince. How did I forget about the Ocean Prince? Tax Cat. So, 15th anniversary. Oh dear. It continues! Rulu, Shazo, Satan. Klug will come up when I analyze Lambras and the Crimson Soul. He's there by proxy. Wishing Medal, Accord. Wishing Medal. So Daimao. Akuma. Lambras. I hate you, 15th. Oh yeah, Ocean Prince. And I guess Dapper Bones, because he tries to present himself as an authority for being an adult surrounded by children. So Dapper Bones gets a honorary mention. So I'm putting Felly in quotation marks because she does an actual relevant prophecy in this one. Thank you, Maddie! Mamono, hey, isn't Onion Pixie the alpha of his pack according to 20th? Yeah, but I'll only use that one in 20th then, because that's the only one where we actually get an Onion Pixie talk. Felly. Okay, the usual suspects, which is Satan, Shazo, Rulu. This is really the Satan, Shazo, and Rulu show. But this is good, because now I see what really crystallizes out as important. Accord isn't here, Lambros is here. Oh yeah, Ecolo. Dagal. Rulu deserves more love anyhow, I agree. Okay, so 20th. Hooray! 20th, kill me. Oh wait, but 20th is especially interesting because we have stuff like Yellow Satan, which is just Satan in his pajamas. Shazo. Rulu. Ecolo. Ocean Prince. Accord. Lambras. I think that's it. Does Red Amity cause as an authority figure? No, we don't really have... Her backstory isn't brought up at all, so... Emphasis says, yeah, but do we really need to bring up Yellow Satan? Oh yeah, Onion Pixie. Yes, we do, because Yellow Satan is part of the humiliation, the continued humiliation of one Dark Prince of the Underworld, Satan. Onion. True. Okay, Puyo Tetris! Let's get the usual suspects out of the way. Say it with me, Kay. It's Satan, Shazo, Rulu. Accord is in this game for some reason. Barely. Lambras. T. X. Oh yeah, Ocean Prince shows up for 3 seconds. Oh yeah, can't forget Daddy. Pocket artist, I can't believe you would make fun of his pajamas, how dare you. Ekolo sure loved making fun of his pajamas in Quest. Okay, Puyo Tetris 2. A chord is absent in this one. That's a bonus. So, again, everybody chant it with me. Satan, Shazo, Rolu, no accord, Lambros, T. S is an authority figure in this game. S is included. Set 2. Mal. Squares. Mom, one of the same ones plus baby and woman that didn't prepare for having a baby. Thanks, Leslie! Satan, Shazo, Rulu! Honestly, Satan, Shazo, and Rulu are going to have like their own chapters, I think. Lambros in Accord too. And everybody else will be mentioned. Map Monobrook. Okay, I'm starting to suspect some of these characters are just named after letters. They are! They are! Those are the characters from the Puyo Tetris games. And they are named after letters because they are named after the Tetraminos. It's so funny. Ekolo isn't Tat 1? Yes, he is! Oh, that's not what you meant. Okay. It looks like Daddy is setting up a Megazord. Pocket Artist X, Miles Squares are in an interesting situation regarding this topic, honestly, especially the shape siblings. Yep, I agree. I'm so glad I'm so glad I excluded Puyo Wars, because I would not have known what to do with frickin' Eldora. Eldora is a nightmare and a half. But I'm so glad nobody played Puyo Wars except for me and 2 other people. So I guess this is a good list for now. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna do, these, so it's prettier. God. Yeah, I'll focus on this for now, because if I focus on anything more, it's gonna be hard. And yeah, it's pretty obvious that Satan, Rulu, and Shazo need their own chapters each. So does Lemros and Accord. So everybody else will be mentioned on game basis. Everybody else will be treated on a game-to-game basis. Al will come up in the way she relates to the others as a main character. And remember, you have footage of most of these games on my channel. I do, yes. Are you actually gonna write your thesis offline? I'll see. Maybe I'll let you guys chill with me as I write. That might actually help me focus on it, because I'm so bad on focusing on writing. So you guys helping me might actually be what saves my degree. Okay, I think we did quite a lot for now. We've been at it for 2 hours. Who wants to play some Puyo? I think I'm gonna play some Puyo to wind down now. No, I'm not gonna start writing tonight. I still have to do some literature research. Especially like working what has been done on the topic of authority already. Wanna make a thread on your server about the thesis? Maybe eventually. Not right now. But thanks for the idea. I can only write for long periods of time if I'm doing creative writing. I mean, it depends for me. It depends on my state of mind. So, does somebody want to play Champions versus the Nanny? You wanna play Champions versus the Nanny? Yeah, let's play Champions to wind down. Let's play a game we excluded from this list. Yay! I'm too frazzled to play online, but I can try. It would be fun. Ah, let's do this. So I'm gonna save this for now. Let's just list of games to cover. Steam, I'm not gonna plug my Switch in right now. I'm not gonna plug my Switch into the PC right now. I'm sorry, but the only, I have a lot of games on computer, but... let's close the... Non-Stop Galaxy is a good song, but we can't have this over the Puyo music, so... I'm sorry, Maddie. But I can't plug in my, I wish they had crossplay. Why don't we have crossplay? I will keep petitioning for crossplay anyway. Where's Champions? There it is. Let me just get it up. Oops, this is too high. There we go. Let me, Which window are you again? Oh yeah, you're over no. Okay, I'm going to... So, nah, this is not what I wanted to do. There we go. Maybe... Yeah, this is fine. Magma, crossplay isn't even that hard for central server games like this. Yeah, I agree. So, let's do this. I'm going into online. Once you finish this thesis, would we be able to read it someday? Hopefully, but it will be initially written in German, so it would have to be translated first. Or you could use ChatGPT to translate it for you or something, I don't know. I highly doubt the servers for this game are actually platform specific. Yeah, it's a shame. You can make up to me by winning a couple of matches as Cyrilli. Sure, if I don't accidentally have 15 mods installed again. That has happened before. Anyway, I'm opening a free play lobby. Let's play Fever. I love Fever. Create room. It's public, no filter. Allow spectators. Cheer effect on. And I'm making the win count 5. And I'm making it to 4. So everybody, come on in! Fever is based, I agree. I like the higher emphasis on timing. Me too, it's really nice. Ah, Fever, I'd rather not play Fever. Oh, you don't like Fever, that's a shame. Quit being a coward! You can do it! Monoborb, just let me fire up my non-existent Puyo game. This one costs $5! You could literally get it right now and just jump in. I'll just wait until people join. And honestly, this game costs $5 because it's not actually a full Puyo game. It's just an esports engine that is used at tournaments, but they decided to sell it to normal people as well. Maybe you will, that would be fun. But does it cost $5 right now? Last I checked, it cost $5. Let me just... Sorry that the music goes down when I check something else. It's sadly like this. Store. Let me check the current price of the game. Oh, right now it's $10. That's a shame. Sometimes it's $5, sometimes it's $10. $10 is too much for this game, in my honest opinion, because it's just an esports engine. You're buying it currently? See you, Patchoos. Yeah, it fluctuates between $5 and $10. I thought it was it was $5 right now, but it's back up to 10. This is the economy we live in. Honestly, I think Puyo Puyo Champions should be like Bad Rats, where you intentionally just buy them in bulk and give it to your friends when the price is down. Except they actually get something playable out of it. Let me make the music a bit louder. This is probably too loud. Anyway, I'll wait until somebody joins the room. Mamono, I'll root for whoever picks Sultana, I guess. Prismatic consume the wealthy. I am just here with my greetings. I said to absolutely nobody. I only have champions, so I can do stuff like this. Just randomly challenge people to Puyo battles online. Even when the Switch is not an option. I think this is actually the background music from the town hall in Puyo Puyo Fever 2. Magma Sega, give us the Champions update with the remaining mainline characters that I know you scrapped for no reason. Oh, they did? Pocket Artist, everyone say your favorite Puyo character in the chat. Patcho's game is halfway downloaded. Oh no, I'm having trouble connecting my controller. You can do it! No, it's the playground. Oh, it's the playground! Why did I forget that? Oh! Satan's your fave. That's so fun! Ellie and Mile, Ellie, super valid. My favorites are Amity, Klug, and Sig. Mono is being as smart as in the chat. I appreciate it, because I know none of them. Eventually I will change that. Bionstorm, if people started to buy Puyo Puyo Champions for their friends instead of bad ones, the world would be better. True. Yes, Amethyst coming in with the keyboard controls. Hi, Amethyst! Are we getting another player or should we start? Dapper Bones and Lycanthrope. Fair. Al, Bulu, Amity, Ringo, Sevilli, Draco, Witch, Ecolo, they're all good. There's so many good characters, yeah. Okay, let's start. I'm just gonna go ready. And we can open the room back up later. So, Maddie asked for it, so... Oh, I actually managed to deinstall all the... uninstall all the mods. That is good to know, because else there would be some weird stuff going on here still. Anyway, mermaid time. Oh yeah, this controller is not perfect for Puyo, I forgot. Well, whatever. Why do I always try to GTR? It's like an illness, I have GT-itis. There we go. Oh no, I broke the chain! I hate it! Okay, this works though. Oh no! I love the Puyo Fever main theme. Okay, never mind. Chain, here you go. No! No! Don't shazzle me! Don't shazzle me! I refuse! I refuse being shazzled! There we go. Okay. Oh! How did I pull this off? Oh. Thank goodness. I also wish that Sega released more of the soundtracks on Spotify. But this is still one of my favorite battle themes in the series. No way it's Fever. Yes, it is Fever. I demanded to play Fever. I love you guys, but I love Fever more. Ah. Ah. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For those who have never... Does something happen if you clear the board? Yes, you get a huge damage bonus on your next attack. If you clear the board, you get a huge damage bonus on your next attack, so usually you want to do that. Oh, except for this is Fever, so in Fever instead you get like a chain seed, which is also a huge bonus for you, because a chain seed allows you to just instantly start attacking without having to build anything new, which is a huge advantage. Because what takes the most time in Puyo is building. Okay, so mermaid time! Shazo showing off his authority. I should be building stairs, you're right, but I'm... Ah. Fever, for those who don't know, this game, in comparison to other, because it's just an esports engine, in comparison to other Puyo games, this game really doesn't have many animations. Usually, Puyo games have like spell animations for pretty much everything the characters do. This is one of the few that doesn't, and it's really a shame because I love the spell animations. Yeah, Battle the Pond is an amazing series. Oh dear. Okay, I still won somehow. green, please. Okay, okay. Now I need to... Let's try this. Prince Maddie in the chat, Nanny, thanks for giving the girl the W's that she deserves. I'm glad. I'm glad. But I should really keep my guard up because Amethyst is not playing badly at all. So far I've just had good timing, that's all. There we go. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. This should work. See ya, Bionstorm! This is better. Red, red, red. There we go. So, time to build again, time to build again! There we go. No! 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 Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Fever tennis hell! I died in fever tennis hell! She sounds so sad when she loses. Well, I feel with her because I am also sad that I lost. Got the game up and running. You can try next round. Oof! I'm also sad playing fever. Gosh, what is that? What is with all the fever negativity? Here we go, here we go, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ooh! Fever is fun. I like fever. How did I win that though? That was a weird win to have. Whatever. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, that kid. What did you do, Amethyst? What did you just pop? Oh dear! Oh no! Help! HALP! Help! What was that? Cuckoo. Ah. One. Nanny needs your help. Okay, I got some damage over there. Okay, can I just saying that Shazzle saying dark magic in the English dub makes him sound like he's trying to advertise laundry detergent? Just my opinion. Okay, los geht's. That was German, I'm very sorry. Me when I randomly turn German for 2 seconds. I should not have popped this already. That was a mistake. Oh! Okay, I'm still alive somehow. One of the dubs of all time! There is, in fact, no German dub of Puyo of any Puyo game. But if I were to make a German dub, they probably would have to rename Klug. Only because his name would cause too much laughter in German. I remember that when they translated Apologist as Ace Attorney, they had to change Xavier Gavin's name again because you cannot name a character Klavier in German. Because it literally means piano. I will forever despise English Carbuncle's voice, however. Which English Carbuncle? There's two. Nope. Back to lobby. So, feel free to enter lobby now. Good games! Pear juice! Yeah, the music goes off when I check what you guys have been talking about. I'm so eager for this match. That is so fun. I'm just checking what you guys have been talking about. Nice. Mamono, I'm Dutch. I was curious if they translated some characters into something interesting. No Dutch translation. I'm talking about Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 Carbuncle. Oh, you really don't like? I think that the voice is reasonably close enough in English. In Fever 1, for some reason in the English translation, Carbuncle says ta-da! No, I can't explain it. It's just a thing that happens. Sadly, no Finnish translation. Also, there is a German text translation in the game, but it's, I mean, in Tetris 1 and Tetris 2, but it's incredibly inconsistent and constantly changes character names and everything. Carbuncle is called 3 different things in 3 different points. Ta-da sound effect. That was a stroke of genius on your part, honestly. And Mrs. Ashley, I guess they assumed Gugu was too baby-like. It is Carbuncle. It is supposed to sound cute. Let's do this. Shigu. Okay, but Shigu or Amity? Shigu or Amity? Shigu or Amity? Amity. Okay, and you're Shigu. Okay. Sick time. I'm making something that is every serious Puyo player would hate me for. Amity is also in French. That's good. And then I got Shigut. Oh no, I forgot about 6 fever power. Oh dear. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna perish. Time to unshigo that Shigu. Why is Amity so adorable? There we go. Can I have a... Okay, thanks. Wait, what? Oh god, I got it wrong. Why? How did I get that wrong? That is embarrassing. Oh fuck! Oh no! Wow! Wow! Nanny destroys everything ever! Wow! That was pathetic! No! 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 Don't shigu me! Ah! I've been shigued! Batank you. I batanked that Q. Shigu moment. No! No! How did you Celestial? I refuse! Don't Celestial! Ah. Is Patros really that good? No, it's the children who are wrong. Well, that broke the chain, but I guess I get to live. Nanny, how is that meme relevant here? It's not. My brain just did a thing. Oh no. Oh no! Why? It's the third column. How did I do that? Ah! The cursed third column. Okay, okay. Please. I ferried that far. Yeah. Woo! I won! I won! How was the only flare? Oh yeah, fever. Fever is weird. Fever is brutal. Fever does not allow you any weakness. Okay, this is necessary, and now we can do this. Amethyst, please! Yes, I know I have it set to Japanese. I am living the Amity experience right now. This is the true Amity experience. Okay, and this is the moment where I die. Ale! Oh wait, I'm still alive! How? Okay! Mamono, I think I know how to count to 1-1. No. Oh, clear! Here we go. That gives me a bonus. I do enjoy that Amity has her own finisher in this game. No! Fuck! Help! We're dying! No, not we, but I am dying. Oh. Oh, somehow I survived that. Oh, Fever Tennis Hell continues! Fever Tennis Hell continues. This should do it. No! 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 Ah! Oh, fuck. Yeah, there's no way I'm recovering from this. I have perished. I've perished. Oh gosh, that is... Kata indeed. Holy hell. This is what pure Puyo looks like. Please die! 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 Yes! This is what I love about Fever, though. You can still kind of turn the tables around. Fever is like way better in that regard than 2. This is where we need more Fever again. Oops. I broke it. I broke everything. We broke everything. Okay, I'm dying. I am perish. I am perish. I also miss transformation. Transformation is a good mode. See ya, Mamono. I can't handle any more Fever noises. Oops, oops. Huh, I guess the Puyo do sound... I guess the Puyo do sound different than Fever, huh? I did not realize that. Well, the more you learn. Hi, guy. Oh, hi, Chopat. Good, that was good. Oops. That took too long. I wasted my entire advantage. I wasted my entire advantage! Run! 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 1, 2, 3. Fever! Pog, indeed. Pog, you too. Wow, that did not help at all. Okay, this, goodbye. Deserved. Good game. That was fun. That was fun. Okay, I think I've had enough game. Let's check how many of you are still there. Oh, there's quite a few of you there. You guys are great. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, I think I wanna end the stream now. Because that was a nice winding down from... You are here. Hi, Jobert. I'm sorry, Jobert. I'm sorry, Jobert, but I'm kind of tired now. You came in pretty late. I'm really sorry. And it's almost midnight here, and I would like to wind down for the day and maybe go to bed. It's okay, Mono. I hope you enjoyed the Fever 10 as hell. That was probably some of the best Fever games I've ever had. Thank you, Peachus. And thank you, Amethyst, as well. Anyway, this was really fun. Sometimes I just playing Puyo on stream to chill is just really nice. There's so much strategy in it. I can really only recommend the game. It's really fun. Thank you. Anyway, I'm gonna call it a day for today. It is pretty fast paced, I'll say that. I'm gonna call it a game today. I'm gonna stream again soon, no worries. I'll see what I'll stream then. Maybe I'll have a poll if Elon doesn't miraculously remember to turn off polls. Anyway, good night. See ya, guys.